Hey kids, Mr. Fly here, hope you're well. Now it's been exactly a year to the day since I bought the big old BMW GS. It's done 6,000 miles nearly, which is incredible. I've not really been anywhere on her, but that's by the by, 6,000 miles she's done. So it being a year and 6,000 miles meant it's time to take it in for its first service, which I did last week. Took her along to the dealer. While it was in there, I decided to have an optional extra fitted that I didn't do at the time that I bought the bike, mainly because I was out of money, but I have been considering for the last few months. And what I've done is have these, the BMW Auxiliary driving lights fitted. It doesn't actually change the look of the bike too much. If you remember what the bike looked like before, here's a picture. And here's another one. So it doesn't actually change the look of the bike too much. But as much as throwing out extra light, I wanted them added really to make me more seen on the road. Anything that adds to safety is a good thing as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, so I had that done, so very pleased with them. A couple of nights ago on a dark night, went out on the bike. Not only to test these, but to also test the GoPro camera that I've not used at night before. So here's how I got on.
So here we are, just in the town of Chesham. Let's see how the GoPro handles this sort of light. So it's fairly well lit street light wise. See what the camera makes of it. Fellow night biker, hello sir. Oh, what jolly good fun. So here we are, out and about on a well, unlit road, and just trying out these auxiliary lights. I've been using them now for about 25-30 minutes in the dark, and I have to say I'm super impressed. They really do throw out a lot of extra light. So here we are, this is just low beam with the auxiliary lights. I'll turn the auxiliary lights off, that's low beam. Just nowhere near as much light as with the auxiliaries on. Just gives you so much more confidence at night. An excellent purchase. In fact, if I put it up to full beam, there you go. Okay, it gives you a bit of a bright spot ahead, but it doesn't actually give you much more reach than you have with the auxiliary lights on low beam. So, in that respect, absolutely fantastic. I mean, that spread of light is just as good as anything I get in my car, which for a motorcycle is quite remarkable. We'll just turn the high beam off again. There we go. Not that much difference. Brilliant. I've not actually been flashed by anybody, so they're obviously not too bright for oncoming vehicles, so that's good news. So big thumbs up all round for the BMW Auxiliary driving lights on the GS. Fantastic. Okay, so let's just do a little test then. I'm sitting on the bike in a fairly dark lay-by. Hopefully you can see what the lights look like from the front as well as from my seated position. We just wait for these cars to go by, so it doesn't upset me test too much, but what we're looking at now is just normal dipped headlight. Okay, if I go to full beam, that looks like that, so it gives us a longer throw. Let's bring the full beam off, and then we'll go to auxiliary lights on as well. There we go, that's auxiliary lights on as well. So it gives you a further beam, and it not only that, it gives you quite a lot wider. So if I turn it off, that's normal dip, and that's with the auxiliary lights. And then with full beam as well, if I can find the button, there we go, full beam as well as auxiliary lights. So altogether much better. So full beam off, that's auxiliary lights and dip, and then just dip. Excellent. So hopefully that's given you a reasonable idea of how effective the lights are. So I hope that's been of some interest to you. Bit of an odd video, not done a night ride before, as I say. So it'll also be interesting to see what's come out on the camera, if anything. But anyway, look forward to speaking to you soon. Until then, ride safe, and speak to you next time. Until then, this has been the Mr. Fly. Cheerio.